pathways humming by the shore. Soft wind touching memories I can't ignore. Lights flicker slow like they've seen me before. I breathe once more, wanting more, yeah. Walking with my hands in my pockets low. Same old streets with a softer glow. Why do these nights pull thoughts from me? Why does the past walk quietly? Storefront windows hold reflections thin. Versions of me I've been locked within. Caught my stare on a passing train. Thinking about peace in the shape of pain. A memory fragment, you with a midnight laugh. Tracing moments we cut in half. Funny how quiet brings truth alive. Makes you dive just to survive.
Late night pathways showing how I grow. Late night pathways showing how I grow. Turning soft confessions into something slow. Heartbeat drifting in a gentle glow. I'm holding on, even so. Shadows teach things daylight won't show. Turning every scar to a steady flow. Finding my rhythm where the calm winds blow. I'm breathing light as I go.
Look, I've been carrying doubts that I never face. Tucking them deep in an empty space. Can I forgive the roads I fear to try? Can I let go of the reasons why? Old friend called just to say he's fine. Said he's been healing one step at a time. Words hit different in the quiet air. Makes you realize who's truly there. Symbolic shift, sky turns warm. Mind transforms, future forming past the quiet storm. And on that pathway under silver beams, I found myself drifting through my dreams.
Late night pathways shaping who I'll be. Late night pathways showing how I grow. Turning soft confessions into something slow. Heartbeat drifting in a gentle glow. I'm holding on, even so. Shadows teach things daylight won't show. Turning every scar to a steady flow. Finding my rhythm where the calm winds blow. I'm breathing light as I go. Soft glow, ebb and slow. Warm flow, letting go. Breathe in, moving low. Pathways guide where I grow.
Where the light learned my name, I start again. Soft glow rising where the shadows end. Warm dust trembling like an old time friend. I breathe them in, learning to mend, yeah. I've been stitching pieces of who I used to be. Threading quiet hopes into what I see. Why does the dawn feel heavy but kind? Why does healing come slow to my mind? Broken mirrors on the floor of my chest. Shards reflecting what I try to suppress. Funny how pain becomes its own guide. Pulling you gently from the inside. Symbolic fragment, me with the lantern low. Chasing the parts I let outgrow. Some wounds glow softly when they repair. Breathing air, clearer to bear.
Where the light learns my name, showing what I reclaim.
Where echoes of what you didn't feel linger in my my chest. Soft truth breathing when my hope confess. Your silence cuts deeper than the words you'd suggest. I tried my best, but love isn't guessing. I felt for moments you never saw bloom. Dreamt the warmth in a hollow room. Why does your light refuse to shine my way? Why does my heart chase what won't stay? Saw your smile drifting through the crowd. Felt my pulse break without a sound. Funny how love becomes a lonely show when you're the only one who lets it grow. Memory fragment, you with a distant stare, talking soft like I wasn't there. Some hope survive even when they're denied. Living inside where tears collide. Echoes of what you didn't feel, showing what's real. Melodical twisted confession on what's real. Turning quiet heartache into something I conceal. Heartbeat trembling or fading real. I'm holding on just to heal. Silence keeps saying what you won't reveal. Shaping every wound into a tender feel. Loving someone who won't ever kneel. I face the truth. Unreal. Look, I held your words like they meant more. Blind to the hints I should've seen before. Can I forgive the love I wished you'd find? Can I release the dreams you left behind? Walk past the bench where we sat one night. Me full of hope, you looking for a light. True hits harder when it isn't shared. Cuts like reality, unpaired. Symbolic shift, air turns cold. Walls unfold, future forming where the pain took hold. And as a shadow slipped into the rain, I felt the end before the pain. Echoes of what you didn't feel, shaping how I heal.
The city keeps glowing, and if you never turn back,
Heartbeat in neon frame, shining through the rain. Warm glow tracing every hidden pain. City hum singing like a soft refrain. I breathe again, breaking the chain, yeah. I walk the block where the night begins. Street lights flicker on forgotten sins. Why do these corners feel like old friends? Why does the silence tie up loose ends? Cafe door open with the bell so faint. Smells like stories no poet could paint. Caught my reflection in the metro glass. So I was fading past. Memory fragment, you with a crimson coat. Voice so calm, it kept me afloat. Funny how moments hit louder at night. Turn wrongs to right in quiet light, yeah.
heart beating neon frames, showing how I grow.
Heart beating neon frame. Heart beating neon frame. Heart beating neon frame, showing how I grow. Turning distant echoes into something slow. Footsteps gliding in a soft shadow glow. I'm holding on, even so. Memories flicker as the night winds blow. Changing faded chapters to a brighter flow. Life hits warmer when the truth feels low. I rise again and let it show. Look, I passed the bookstore where you read to me. Pages trembling in your melody. Can I forgive the things I feared to feel? Can I trust wounds that finally heal? Saw a stranger humming our favorite tune. Notes drifting sweet in the edge of the moon. Truth hits clearer when the world stands still, like a whisper falling from a windowsill. Symbolic shift, air turns warm, thoughts transform, future turbulent past the quiet storm. And as the city breathes beneath its lamps, I found new light inside the damp. Oh. I found new light inside the damp. Heart beating neon frame, shaping who I'll be, shaping who I'll be, I'll be, I'll be. Heart beating neon frame, shaping who I'll be, shaping who I'll be, I'll be, I'll be. I'll be the neon frame, be the neon frame, so I'll be the neon frame, be the neon frame, so
soft rain, ebb and slow, bright flame, in a glow, breathing, letting go. Neon eyes help me grow, help me grow.
Midnight parallel streets humming in my chest. Warm breeze floating where the doubts compress. Old lights flicker like they know my stress. I walk nonetheless, searching for rest. Yeah, past the corner where I used to waste days. Dreams half shaped in a smoky haze. Why do the soft nights speak so true? Why does the silence remind me of you? Storefront glass with my outline thin. Versions of me I've been boxed within. Caught my breath as a bus rolled near. Thinking about choices I buried in fear. Memory fragment, you with your headphones on, vibing the songs long before dawn. Funny how scenes replay with time, turning old wounds into something sublime.
Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow. 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 Showing how I grow. Showing how I grow. Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow. Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow. Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow.
Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow. Turning quiet moments into something slow. Heartbeat echo caught in a gentle glow. I'm holding on, even so. Shadows whisper things daylight won't show. Shaping every scar into a calmer flow. Breathing in the night as the soft winds blow. I'm finding space down below, look. I walk by the bridge where we made plans. Two shy hearts held in trembling hands. Can I forget the words I never voiced? Can I accept the paths I never chose? Old friend texted that he's healing slow, learning what stays and what must go. Truth is different when the night is wide. Painting reflections you can't hide. Symbolic shift, air turns warm, thoughts transform, future rising past the quiet storm. And as the city hung beneath its sheets, I felt my rhythm find its beats. Midnight parallel streets showing how I go. Midnight parallel streets showing how I go. Midnight parallel streets showing how I go. Parallel street, shaping who I'll be.
Street lamp flicker once, and the pavement keeps my footsteps for a while.
Shadows I never said tracing through my mind. Soft echoes drifting in a world kind. Warm lights shimmer where the truth's confined. I breathe, resign, stay alive. Yeah, I've been hiding thoughts I don't dare show. Pain kept quiet where the slow winds blow. Why do these nights uncover my fears? Why does the silence pull out my tears? Stared at a picture from a distant year. Smiled on the outside, breaking in fear. Funny how healing takes the longer route, teaching you the truths you can't dispute. Memory fragment. Me on a rooftop cold, trying to speak but my heart controlled. Some feelings stay buried in the bones, humming low in undertones.
Shadows I never said, showing how I grow. Emotional, melodical, profundo. Shadows I never said, showing how I grow. Turning hidden wounds into something slow. Heartbeat steady in a faded glow. I'm holding on even so. Nights keep showing what I won't outgrow. Shaping heavy moments to a calmer flow. Breathing through the ache, only I still know I'm finding space down below.
Look, I've been afraid of the things I feel, thinking the hurt made me less than real. Can I forgive who I used to be? Can I embrace the softer parts of me? Old friend said he sees the light in my voice, told me that pain is a shape and choice. Truth is heavy when the world is still, cuts in deep, but teaches will. Symbolic shift, air turns warm, fears transform, future rising past the quiet storm.
And as the night leans softly on my chest, I found a strength I never guessed. Shadows I never said, shaping who I'll be.
I try to say what's left inside, but the moment answers for me. I try to say what's left inside, but the moment answers for me. The love we never lived still follows me at night. Soft trace lingering in the fading light. A quiet story I kept holding tight. I lost the fight without the right. How you start acting no exist to you. Yeah, I built a world from the way you smiled once. Dreamed of a future I imagined for months. Why do our hearts write scripts alone? Why do we cling to things unknown? Saw you laughing with someone new, and felt a sting you never knew. Funny how silence reaches the core when love's a door you can't explore. Memory fragment you near the windows gleam, close enough to touch only in my dream. Some wishes break before they begin, crumbling thin under the skin. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows the love we never lived shows what I hid. Turning quiet longing into things I forbid. Heartbeat echo drifting where you slid. I'm holding on, half lucid. Moments imagine that you never did, shaping every hope into something mid. Loving in silence like a lost kid. I face the truth, rigid. Adoro do quem nunca foi. Look, I held your voice like a fragile flame. Warm but distant, never mind the claim. Can Can I forgive what never took form? Can I release what never felt warm? Walk past the corner where I wish for more, yeah. Feet still stopping by that phantom door. Truth hits deeper when it's half designed, painfully kind, undefined. Symbolic shift, air grows thin, hope turns dim, future clearing where you won't fit in. And as the night erased the shape of us, I learned that dreams don't always discuss. The love we never lived shapes how I forgive. The love we never lived shapes how I forgive. The love we never lived shows what I hid. The love we never lived shows what I hid.
Your shadow lures wounds, then slips quietly out of view.
You're the person the city remembers when it rains. Soft echoes walking through familiar lanes. Every quiet place still holds your remains. I breathe the pain in warm refrains, yeah. Past the cafe where you love to sit, same old corner with the afternoon grit. Why does your laughter live in these walls? Why does the breeze repeat your calls? I saw your shadow in the window glare, half a reflection pretending you're there. Funny how places don't let you forget, holding your ghost in a souvenir. Memory fragment, you is your tangled hair, saying small truths you never share. Some people stay even when they leave, in ways you weave that I can't retrieve it.
You're the person the city remembers for me.
You're the person the city remembers for me, turning random moments into what used to be. Heartbeat echo drifting endlessly, I'm holding on
Quietly,
streets keep whispering what I fail to see, shaping every thought into your memory. Even after letting go's a plea, you stay in me.
suddenly.
Look, I kept the letters you never meant to send, words half written you tried to defend. Can I forgive the things we didn't try? Can I accept the reasons why? I walked past the bridge where you cried one night, said the world felt heavy without the light. Truth hits harder when the city's still, running your name through the windowsill. Symbolic shift, moon turns warm, thoughts reform, future rising past the longest storm. And as the street lights blurred into gold, I felt a story I never told.
You're the person the city remembers in me.
I step into the quiet street and let the night carry what I can.
What I can, what I can,
What I can.
what I can, what I can, what I can,
What I can.
what I can, what I can, what I can, what I can, what I can. Symbols I learned to bleed with hide beneath my skin. Soft echoes swirling where the truths begin. Lantern light trembling through the rooms I'm in. I breathe again, wearing thin.
Yeah, I spoke to shadows like they knew my name. watch the rain rewrite what I couldn't frame? Why do the small signs carry so much weight? Why does the wind echo back my states on my reflection? Splitting the window pane, one half longing, one half in refrain. Funny how mirrors reveal the unseen, painting truth in the muted sheen. Memory fragment, a feather on the floor, drifting gently through a closing door. Some symbols land where the heart won't speak, soft and weak but never bleak.
The symbols I learned to bleed with show what I
The
feel.
symbols I learned to bleed with show what I feel, turning quiet metaphors into something real. Heartbeat moving in a slow reveal. I'm holding on, trying to heal. Pages flutter where the night winds kneel, shaping silent meaning to a fragile seal. Every little sign becomes a way ideal. I rise again.
Surreal, I rise again. Surreal.
Look,
I held a stone from the river's bend, cooling the thoughts I could never mend. Can I forgive the signs I misread? Can I release what my symbols said? A moss circle slow around the lamp's warm glow, teaching me why I return to what I know. Truth hits deeper when it speaks in code, winding through paths we never showed. Symbolic shift, ink turns warm, words transform, future rhyming with a quieter storm. And as the moon rolled lines across my wrist, I felt meaning in the mist. The symbols I learned to bleed will shape how I heal. The symbols I learned to bleed with shape how I heal. The symbols I learned to bleed with shape how I heal. I reach for a word, but the silence carries it first.
what hurts in quiet rooms never fades the same. Soft echoes trembling when I speak my name. Lights feel heavier when I hold the blame. I breathe in shame, still burning flame. Yeah, I've been hiding pieces I don't wanna keep. Thoughts too heavy when I try to sleep. Why do the closed doors amplify pain? Why do the shadows call me by name? Found an old note tucked behind my bed, words I wrote back when I wished I'd fled. Funny how pages remember the hurt long after people forget your worth. Memory fragment me at the edge of night, holding my breath like I fear the light. Some wounds don't bleed, they just stay inside, learning to hide where tears collide. What hurts in quiet room, showing what's inside. What hurts in quiet rooms, showing what's inside, turning silent tremors into things I can't hide. Heartbeat shaking in a fragile tide. I'm holding on, though I've tried. Nights keep asking what I pushed aside, shaping tender scars I've never implied. Breathing through the ache that I can't divide. I'm finding strength, unqualified. Look, I've been afraid of being seen too clear, masking the parts that were built on fear. Can I forgive who I couldn't become? Can I learn what turned me numb? Old friend texted, said he lost his way, told me pain softens when you let it stay. Truth cuts deeper when the room is still, echoing back what you tried to kill. Symbolic shift, heart turns warm, walls deform, future rising through a quieter storm. And when I faced myself beneath that gloom, I found a voice inside the room. What hurts in quiet room, shaping who I'll be. And for the first time tonight, there was enough. What hurts in quiet room, night pathways humming by the shore. Soft wind touching memories I can't ignore. Lights flicker slow like they've seen me before. I'll breathe once more, one under, yeah. Walking with my hands in my pockets low. Same old streets with a softer glow. Why do these nights pull thoughts from me? Why does the past walk quietly? Storefront windows hold reflections thin. Illusions of me I've been locked within. Caught my stare on a passing train. Thinking about peace in the shape of pain. Memory fragment, you with a midnight laugh. Tracing moments we cut in half. Funny how quiet brings truth to life. Makes you dive just to survive.
Late night pathways showing how I grow.
Late night pathways showing who I are. Late night pathways showing who I are.
Late night pathways showing how I grow.
Late night pathways showing who I are. Yeah. Late night pathways showing how I grow. Turning soft confessions into something slow. Heartbeat drifting in a gentle glow. I'm holding on, even so. Shadows teach things daylight won't show. Turning every scar to a steady flow. Finding my rhythm where the calm winds blow. I'm breathing light as I go real. Look, I've been carrying doubts that I never face. Tucking them deep in an empty space. Can I forgive the roads I fear to try? Can I let go of the reasons why? Old friend called just to say he's fine. Said he's been healing one step at a time. Words hit different in the quiet air. Makes you realize who's truly there. Symbolic shift, sky turns warm, mind transforms. Future forming past the quiet storm. And on that pathway under silver beams, I found myself drifting through my dreams.
Late night pathway shaping who I'll be. Late night pathway showing how I grow.
Then that pathway chill. Then that pathway chill.
Late night pathway showing how I grow.
Then that pathway chill.
Soft glow, ebb and slow, warm flow, letting go, breathing, moving low, pathways guide where I grow. Soft glow, ebb and slow, warm flow, letting go, breathing, moving low, pathways shape where I grow.
Yeah, I've been stitching pieces of who I used to be, threading quiet hopes into what I see. Why does the dawn feel heavy but kind? Why does healing come slow to my mind? Broken mirrors on the floor of my chest, shards reflecting what I try to suppress. Funny how pain becomes its own guide, pulling you gently from the inside. Symbolic fragment, me with a lantern low, chasing the parts I let outgrow. Some wounds glow softly when they repair. Breathing air, clearer to bear. Where the light learns my name, showing what I reclaim. My name, showing what I reclaim, turning quiet losses into gentle flame. Heartbeat rising in an unbroken frame. I'm moving on, I'm fixed by blame. Shadows fading where the warm winds aim.
shaping silent lessons I no longer shame. Every small triumph whispers the same. I'm finding peace inside my name. Look, a place old fears where the river bends. Watch them dissolve as the daylight blends. Can I embrace the parts I thought were wrong? Can I admit they kept me strong? Someone told me healing isn't a climate. Sitting with moments you hid from time. Truth feels lighter when the heart is still. Letting forgiveness refill your will. Symbolic shift, sky grows wide, hope inside, future blooming where the scars reside. And as the sun leans softly on my chest, I felt a quiet I could finally trust. Where the light learns my name, shaping who I became.
A single glow touches my skin, and this time I don't turn away.
Echoes of what you didn't feel linger in my chest. Soft truth breathing where my hope confessed. Your silence cuts deeper than the words you'd suggest. I tried my best, but love isn't guessed. Yeah, I fell for moments you never saw bloom. Dreamt of warmth in a hollow room. Why does your light refuse to shine my way? Why does my heart chase what won't stay? Saw your smile drifting through the crowd. Felt my pulse break without a sound. Funny how love becomes a lonely show when you're the only one who lets it grow. Memory fragment, you with a distant stare. Talking soft like I wasn't there. Some hope survive even when they're denied. Living inside where tears collide.
Echoes of what you didn't feel, showing me what's real.
Yeah, showing what's real. Turning quiet hearted into something I conceal. Heartbeat trembling in a fading real. I'm holding on just to heal. Shaping everyone into a tender feel. Loving someone who won't ever kneel. I face the true real fear. I held your words like they meant more. Eyes held your hands I should have seen before. Can I forgive the love I wished you'd find? Can I release the dreams you left behind? Walk past the bench where we sat one night. Me full of hope, you looking for light. Truth hits harder when it isn't shared. Cause like reality impaired. Symbolic shift, air turns cold. Walls unfold, future forming where the pain took hold. And as your shadow slipped into the rain, I felt the end before the pain.
Echoes of what you didn't feel, showed behind you.
Showing what's real. Turning quiet heartache into something I conceal. Heartbeat trembling in a fading real. I'm holding on just to heal. Shaping every wound into a tender feel. Loving someone who won't ever kneel. I face the truth.
The city keeps closing, even if you never turn back.
Heartbeat in neon frame shining through the rain. Warm glow tracing every hidden pain. City hum singing like a soft refrain. I breathe again, breaking the chain. Heartbeat in neon frame shining through the rain. Warm glow tracing every hidden pain. City hum singing like a soft refrain. I breathe again, breaking the chain. Yeah, I walk the block where the night begins. Street lights flicker on forgotten sins. Why do these corners feel like old friends? Why does the silence tie up loose ends? Cafe door open with the bell so faint. Smells like stories no poet could paint. Call my reflection in the metro glass. Saw who I was, fading past. Memory fragment, you with a crimson coat. Voice so calm, it kept me afloat. Funny how moments hit louder at night. Turn wrongs to right in quiet light.
Heart beating neon frames, showing how I grow. Heart beating neon frames, showing how I grow. Turning distant echoes into something slow. Footsteps gliding in a soft shadow glow. I'm holding on even so. Memories flicker as the night winds blow. Changing faded chapters to a brighter flow. Life hits warmer when the truth feels low. I rise again and let it show.
Past the bookstore where you read to me. Pages trembling in your melody. Can I forgive the things I feared to feel? Can I trust wounds that finally heal? Saw a stranger humming our favorite tune. Notes drifting sweet in the edge of the moon. Truth hits clearer when the world stands still. Like a whisper falling from a windowsill. Symbolic shift, air turns warm. Thoughts transform, future blooming past the quiet storm. And as the city breathed beneath its lamps, I found new light inside the damn thing.
Heart beating neon frames, shaping who I'll be.
Soft rain, ebb and slow, bright flame, inner glow, breathing, letting go. Neon nights help me grow. Soft rain, ebb and slow, bright flame, inner glow, breathing, letting go. Neon nights help me grow. Midnight, parallel streets humming in my chest. Warm breeze floating where the doubts compress. Old lights flicker like they know my stress. I walk nonetheless, searching for rest, yeah. Past the corner where I used to waste days. Dreams half shaped in the smoky haze. Why do the soft nights speak so true? Why does the silence remind me of you? Storefront glass with my outline thin. Versions of me I've been boxed within. Caught my breath as the bus rolled near. Thinking about choices I buried in fear. Memory fragment, you with your headphones on, vibing to songs long before dawn. Funny how scenes replay with time, turning old wounds into something sublime.
Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow.
Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow. Turning quiet moments into something slow. Heartbeat echo caught in a gentle glow. I'm holding on, even so. Shadows whisper things daylight won't show. Shaping every scar into a calmer flow. Breathing in the night as the soft winds blow. I'm finding space
Down below.
Look, I walked by the bridge where we made plans. Two shy hearts held in trembling hands. Can I forgive the words I never voiced? Can I accept the path I never chose? Old friend texted that he's healing slow, learning what stays and what must go. Truth hits different when the night is wide, painting reflections you can't hide. Symbolic shift, air turns warm, thoughts transform, future rising past the quiet storm. And as the city hum beneath its sheets, I felt my rhythm find its beats. Ooh.
Midnight parallel streets shaping who I'll be. Shaping who I'll be. Midnight parallel streets showing how I grow, turning quiet moments into something slow. Heartbeat echo caught in a gentle glow. I'm holding on, even so. Shadows whisper things daylight won't show, shaping every scar into a calmer flow. Breathing in the night as the soft winds blow. I'm finding space down below.
Street lamps flicker one,
Down below.
and the pavement keeps my footsteps for a while.
Shadows I never said, tracing through my mind. Soft echoes drifting in a world unkind. Warm lights shimmer where the truth's confined. I breathe resigned, but stay alive.
Yeah, I've been hiding thoughts I don't dare show. Pain kept quiet where the slow winds blow. Why do these nights uncover my fears? Why does the silence pull out my tears? Stared at a picture from a distant year, smiled on the outside, breaking in fear. Funny how healing takes a longer route, teaching you truths you can't dispute. Memory fragment me on a rooftop cold, trying to speak but my heart controlled. Some feelings stay buried in the bones, humming low in undertone. Shadows I never said, showing how I grow. Shadows I never said, showing how I grow. Turning into wounds into something slow. Heartbeat steady in a faded glow. I'm holding on, even so. Nights keep showing what I won't outgrow, shaping every moment to a calmer flow. Breathing through the ache, only I still know I'm finding space down below. Look, I've been afraid of the things I feel, thinking the hurt made me less than real. Can I forgive who I used to be? Can I embrace the softer parts of me? Old friend said he sees light in my voice, told me that pain is a shaping choice. Truth hits heavy when the world is still, cuts in deep but teaches will. Symbolic shift, air turns warm, fears transform, future rising past the quiet storm. And as the night leans softly on my chest, I found a strength I never guessed. Shadows I never said, shaping who I'll be. I try to say what's left in love we never lived still follows me at night. Soft trace lingering in the fading light. A quiet story I kept holding tight. I lost the fight without the right. You started making noises too. Yeah, I built the world from the way you smiled once. Dreamed of a future I imagined for months. Why do our hearts write scripts alone? Why do we cling to things unknown? Saw you laughing with someone new and felt this thing you never knew. Funny how silence reaches the core when love's a door you can't explore. Memory fragment, you near the windows gleam, close enough to touch, only in my dreams. Some wishes break before they begin, crumbling thin under the skin.
The love we never lived shows what I hear.
The love we never lived shows what I hear. Turning quiet longing into things I forbid. Heartbeat echo drifting where you slid. I'm holding on half lucid. Moments imagine that you never did. Shaping every hope into something big. Loving in silence like a lost kid. I face the truth, rigid. Look, I held your voice like a fragile flame. Warm but distant, never mind the claim. Can I forgive what never took form? Can I release what never felt warm? Walk past the corner where I wished for more. Feet still stopping by that phantom door. Truth hits deeper when it's half designed. Painfully kind, undefined. Symbolic shift, air grows thin. Hope turns dim. Future clearing where you won't fit in. And as the night erased the shape of us, I learned that dreams don't always discuss. Yeah.
The love we never lived shapes how I forgive.
Yeah.
Your shadow lingers then slips quietly out of you. Your shadow lingers then slips quietly out of you.
You're the person the city remembers when it rains. Soft echoes walking through familiar lanes. Every quiet place still holds your remains. I breathe the pain in one refrain. Yeah. Past the cafe where you love to sit. Same old corner with the afternoon grit. Why does your laughter live in these walls? Why does a breeze repeat your calls? I saw your shadow in the window glare. Half a reflection pretending you're there. Funny how places don't let you forget. Holding your ghost in a softening. Memory fragment, you with your tangled hair. Saying small truths you never share. Some people stay even when they leave, in ways you weave that I can't retrieve.
You're the person the city remembers for noon. You're the person the city remembers for me. Turning random moments to what used to be. Heartbeat echo drifting endlessly. I'm holding on quietly. Streets keep whispering what I fail to see. Shaping every thought into your memory. Even after letting go's a plea, you stay in me subtly.
Look, I kept the letters you never meant to send. Words half written you tried to defend. Can I forget the things we didn't try? Can I accept the reasons why? Walk past the bridge where you cried one night. Said the world felt heavy without the light. Truth hits harder when the city's still, yeah. Running your name through the windowsill, yeah. Symbolic shift, moon turns warm, thoughts reform, future rising past the longest storm. And as the street lights blurred into gold, yeah, I felt a story I never told. And you're the person the city will never should need. You're the person the city remembers in me. The city remembers for me. The symbols I learned to bleed will hide beneath my skin. Soft echoes swirling where the truths begin. Lantern light trembling through the rooms I'm in. I breathe again, wearing thin, yeah. Opuma dentro de mí, yeah. I spoke to shadows like they knew my name. Watch the rain rewrite what I couldn't frame. Why do the small signs carry so much weight? Why does the wind echo back my state? Saw my reflection split in a window pane. One half longing, one half in refrain. Funny how mirrors reveal the unseen, painting truth in a muted sheen. Memory fragment, a feather on the floor, drifting gently through a closing door. Some symbols land where the heart won't speak, soft and weak, but never bleak.
The symbols I learned to bleed will show what I feel. The symbols I learned to bleed will show what I feel. Turning quiet metaphors into something real. Heartbeat moving in a slow reveal. I'm holding on, trying to heal. Pages flutter where the night winds kneel, shaping silent meanings into a fragile sea. Every little sign becomes a way I deal. I rise again, surreal.
Look, 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 I held a stone from the river's bend, cooling the thoughts I could never mend. Can I forgive the signs I misread? Can I release what my symbol said? A Mars circle slow around the lamp's warm glow, teaching me why I return to what I know. Truth hits deeper when it speaks in code, winding through paths we never showed. Symbolic shift, ink turns warm, words transform, future rhyming with a quieter storm. And as the moon wrote lines across my wrist, I felt meaning in the mist.
The symbols I learned to bleed will shape how I heal.
I reach for a word, but the silence carries it first. I reach for a word, but the silence carries it first. I reach for a word, but the silence carries it first.
What hurts in quiet rooms never fades the same. Soft echoes trembling when I speak my name. Lights feel heavier when I hold the blame. I breathe in shame, still burning flame.
O tipo de rocking in gave, yeah. I've been hiding pieces I don't wanna keep. Thoughts too heavy when I try to sleep. Why did the closed doors amplify pain? Why did the shadows call me by name? Finding no notes up behind my bed. Was I rolled back when I wished I fled? Funny how pages remember the hurt long after people forget your word. Memory fragment me at the edge of night, holding my breath like I fear the light. Some wounds don't bleed, they just stay inside. Learn to hide where tears collide.
What hurts in quiet
silent tremors into things I can't hide. Heartbeat shaking in a fragile tide. I'm holding on, though I've tried. Nights keep asking what I pushed aside, shaping tender scars I've never implied. Breathing through the ache that I can't divide. I'm finding strength unqualified. Look, I've been afraid of being seen too clear, masking the parts that were built on fear. Can I forgive who I couldn't become? Can I learn what turned me numb? Old friend texted, said he lost his way. Told me pain softens when you let it stay. True, cause deeper when the room is still. Echoing back what you tried to kill. Symbolic shit, heart turns warm, walls deform, future rising through a quieter storm. And when I face myself beneath that gloom, I found a voice inside the room. Losing quiet mood, shaping who I'll be. What hurts in quiet mood. And for the first time tonight, there was enough time tonight. And for the first time, there was enough time tonight. What hurts in quiet